Sunday, October 14th, backyard of 725 6th Street Northeast. It's been weeks and weeks now when we've not really been able to keep any of the windows open on the backside of our house and haven't really had the ability to enter and exit through the back door for want of tracking this dust in through our house, and certainly unable to enjoy the use of our back deck. We've removed some things out of the house. You can see there's a plant there. As we entered the fall, we had a 5-gallon bucket planted and emptied that out, but haven't put it into storage yet. Some more plant empty as the fall approaches. We've emptied out the flower pots. I haven't put these things into storage yet because they're all covered in dust. There's our grill, which we can't use at this point until we clean it. I wish I had a shop vac, someone here to clean this up and make sure that this dust is not filled with, I don't know what, asbestos, lead, other types of hazards. There's an old cardboard box. It's just not made it into the recycling bin yet, but been reluctant to even come out here on account of this dust. It's most clearly visible here on an old sheet that we put out here to track the progress of the collection of this dust. It's really, really, really bad. It's really bad. I'm just going to try and expose a darker layer here underneath the fold so you can see closer to what the original color is supposed to be. And I don't know if I should be wearing mask or protective gloves to try and clean up my house here. And again, you can just see the accumulation of dust over everything. It's everywhere. It's on the railings here. It's just all over. This is pointing down on the roof of my storage shed, and you can see that the dust, those are black roofing shingles. And you can't tell that because it's just covered in this construction debris dust. And the removal of the back wall. So I am going to spend my Sunday afternoon here trying to clean as best I can this back area. Here's the storm door, and it's a little blurry, but it's glass here. And this is the rubber gasket. Every vertical surface is covered. Let's look here at the storm door and get it in focus there, and you can see what we're dealing with. That's what I'm dealing with, and that's how I'm going to spend the Sunday, trying to clean this area up so my wife and my baby and I can actually come in and out of our house without tracking all this construction dust through our living space. Little bits of old material drifted over here as they tore off the roof. They've completely demoed the former structure here, and all the way up they've taken the roof out as well. So this is what I'm dealing with. This is the impact from this neighboring construction project. And the most frustrating thing about it is just the lack of communication. You know, the responsible parties for this demolition and construction project have made no effort to contact us, made no effort to communicate with us, no effort to coordinate their schedule with our schedule, or make any accommodation. They haven't draped the property at all to control any of the fugitive dust, and we've contacted the city a number of times to complain about it, and we still have had no word from the responsible parties here. I don't even know the name of the company or the name of the individual that's doing the work next door to our house. The final thing I will say is that they're planning to extend a wall out, I think 17 feet, which is of course going to obscure our view of the sky, change the perhaps change the value of our property. We hope not, but certainly we'll be making this side of our deck abutting up to a brick wall. And it's not clear how they plan to flash or tie in the existing structure that I have down here, which is a storage shed, how they're planning to flash or attach that to the new wall. They haven't discussed it with me, and if they just construct the new wall a few inches off of my shed here, then I'm not going to be able to access that side of the shed, and we're just going to have, water and plants growing in between the two structures. So we certainly would appreciate the property owners contacting us.